Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. We all want to take the easy way out and not push ourselves to our full potential. Everyone in this class has witnessed poor leadership at one point in their life. If leadership is not present in our community, it can lead to its downfall. We can create leaders by expressing a few key aspects of leadership. Leadership without inspiration is a route with a roadblock. Discouraging and breaking people and crushing people's spirit is not as simple as a statement, I'm going to tell you how it is and you're going to listen to me. But it is simply saying that you have given up on that person. Let me tell you a time when I was discouraged. I was going in the first grade and I was trying out for football. I went to all the practices, all the games, and I was looking forward to the first game. And the first game came up, they didn't play me at all. I was like, well, maybe they didn't need me. But this happened for the next 5 games. And I will admit, I was crying, I was discouraged. So football, that went out the door for me. And I never played on team football ever again. These coaches gave up on me. If we discourage people, not inspire them, then we are not winners, champions, or even successful. But we are people who left them at the roadblock without any direction or guidance to move around this obstacle they face in their life. Not inspiring people in our community is holding us back from creating great leaders in this time of crisis. Leadership without cooperation is an entity with a thirst for power and a path to corruption. We have all had a figure of authority in our life, maybe a parent, a teacher, a guardian, a boss, or even a political figure, or we have been one. Let me tell you a story about the time when I was in FA and I was a president. Before I was president, we were members, and our election process to get a role of leadership was very complex, and I thought it wasn't very leadership-based. These outside interviewers would say, oh, these are the people we need to vote to. We said yes or no. If no, it went back to them for them to re-put us. I thought it wasn't very democratic. So eventually I worked my way up to get the highest position I can, which eventually I got to the position of president. And I wanted to change this. But we must remember, when we are in a position of power and leadership, there's a few things we have to know. We must keep our mind full of modest thoughts and be able to compromise. We can't think that we are superior to them. We all know what it feels like not to be at the level of others, that our voice is not heard. This is how you prevent leaders from being created. We must be able to, knowing that no matter what is on our jacket, we all have an equal voice and be able to compromise. And that's what we did. We worked on a solution where the interviewers would put them in a position they thought was best, and we would vote if we wanted them there. If not, we could move them around at our choice. We compromised. And all this can be remembered in a simple phrase. Leadership is not about title and position, it's about action and example. 77% of organizations report that they have a leadership gap. We must create leaders to fill this gap, especially in the upcoming months. We can create a leader by inspiring them to go out of their comfort zone and try new things in the community to help enhance leadership, not discourage them like I was discouraged in football. We can create them by treating them as equals, and not that we are superior to them, or that because we have a title on our jacket or on our certificate that we are better than them. But we can work together and compromise. Different leaders is what we need. These different perspectives, these different ideas. We can all bring together, not to say that ours is better, but we can combine them together to form not one good, great, but perfect idea which will change the world. We are in a crisis. This crisis is not about survival. It's not about financial gain. It's not even about toilet paper, which for some reason everyone thinks that they need to buy up and no one else can have. This is like my last roll of toilet paper. But it is about judgment. We're going to be judged on our aspects of leadership that we express in our community. And these judgments will spread like wildfire in a positive way or a negative way depending on how we express them. We want a positive way. If we do a positive way, we can encourage people to take a role of leadership. We are not going to change the world and make it better by discouraging people, by breaking their spirits, by thinking that we are their superior and they don't have any voice at all. We are going to change the world by creating one leader at a time. Thank you.